Do.
Hey everyone, Crow here. Just kind of wanted to let you know that this episode's going to be a little bit different than what it normally is. So this episode was originally intended to be kind of a test episode for potential new editors who wanted to join our crew. And the subjects inside of the episode actually turned out pretty well, so we ended up deciding to turn it into an actual episode. So with that, I'll let you go ahead and enjoy this episode.
Welcome to Straight from the Muzzle, folks, where we're anything but straight. My name is Space, and I'm joined by my two lovely co-hosts, Ruby,
and
Kyra.
I just realized, I'm like, oh crap! What if they both go at the same time?
yeah, we usually have a pre-chat here.
I didn't think about that.
That's okay. That's charming.
Yeah, it works. It works. So today we're going to be spinning a wheel of topics, ones that I will not lie, use ChatGPT for, and others I kind of grabbed from our staff chat and regular chat. Rainbow. Sorry, someone posted a rainbow in the STFM friends chat. I love it. So, without further ado, how is everyone doing?
I'm doing good. I'm exhausted, but
I feel you.
Burned out because of between work and home, but doing pretty good.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten burnt out. I think I'm mildly sick. I got like a COVID and then a flu A and B test kit, and I tested negative, but I still feel like shit.
A lot of people are getting sick right now. I don't know what it is. My classes start up again on Tuesday, and I really don't want to get sick before class, but if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I haven't been sick all summer.
I mean, it's end of summer going into fall, and maybe that's what's going on, because I get sick right as the season changes.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Mm-hmm. I basically exist in a state of migraines, which sucks being
me too.
where I'm at. Anytime the weather goes, we're going to have bad weather.
It's the barometric pressure.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a lot of people say that it is. I always look for that on the weather app, and if it's like, it's going to be a bad day today, I'm like, I'll take an Excedrin beforehand.
I want to get a mini weather station for my house. So I can have like a little like spin. You've never seen them? Like You can attach like a little like wind spinner outside, and then it connects to a module inside, and it tells you all about the pressure. It tells you about the temperature,
That's
the
so
wind
cool.
speed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's killer.
Then I can have my own like twister station. I don't live in a twister state though.
I was gonna say
there was that one time, but that I wasn't born. Well, I was, but I wasn't there. So,
we don't have a lot of tornadoes. We have hurricanes.
We get floods in New York. That's about it, though. Upstate, downstate.
Here I'm North Carolina. We're like, okay, hurricane's coming. It's a 2. We're still going out. We don't start worrying until you hit 3.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't start worrying until the Waffle House told you to.
Yes.
No! You panic when Waffle House closes.
Well, there's like 3 levels.
Not screw with the Waffle House metric.
They have like open, and then there's like code yellow, and then code red is like, we have shut down the Waffle House.
Yeah,
get in your barricade.
Legit. That's legit. I love that there's that system set up.
But it's the truth. Waffle House.
I've never been to a Waffle House. Are they busting? Are they as busting as people say they are?
I mean,
did you say busting or bussing?
A bit of both.
I mean, I'm in a really small town, so the Waffle House is good. It's cheap and a lot of food for the price.
I've heard that too. I'll have to give it a shot.
As long as the waitress keeps my drink refilled, they can't do wrong in my eyes.
I mean, there's a 24-hour IHOP. I don't know if that helps.
IHOP is like bougie. Like
IHOP is not bougie. IHOP is to third world country.
It is, however,
always missing.
Going to a Denny's, though, if you go to a Denny's and then do an IHOP, you're like, this is like a 5-star restaurant.
Yeah, but going back to the Kinky episode, I used to do events for that, and we would have them at IHOP.
Oh.
At one point in time, I was having IHOP like almost every 3 weeks.
Oh, God. So now you're sick of it?
Done. I never eat IHOP again. But we had a great waiter that we had broken in, but we had properly broken in, so he didn't flinch at anything we said. And when he saw me walking in, he handed us like a pitcher of Mountain Dew and went, "Here, you're gonna need it." Because he knows that I'm gonna need refills, so it's just here.
That's wonderful.
This will tide you over for an hour.
Guys, now I want breakfast food.
We have we have the Waffle House, and like a mile down the road is the Cracker Barrel.
We have a Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel is my pancake place.
Cracker Barrel goes crazy for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. They have like an apple juice puree, like lemonade, and it is like
that sounds amazing.
I have not forgiven them for discontinuing the homemade sodas because they had a blood orange soda. I have not yet forgiven them for that.
I love blood orange.
They have the best lattes in my humble opinion. I like their lattes a lot. They're disgustingly sweet, which is why I like them.
Yep.
I don't like a bland latte. It has to be sweet. Or
I got a French toast one not too long ago, and it had like little bits on the top of it and a whole mountain of whipped cream. And I was like, yeah, this is what I
like every time I go to Starbucks and I'm like, yeah, I'll take a mocha latte, and then I add like in the little thing like add a sweetener to it, and I get it, and it's still really strong, and I'm like, what part about add an extra sweetener did you not get?
Yeah, I'm over Starbucks. I live in Dunkin'
I want to get
territory.
diabetic.
That's why Dunkin' is good, because Dunkin' is always hit or miss too, because you're like, this is either toxic sludge or the best latte I've ever had, and I'd say 3 out of the 4 times it's toxic sludge that you're still going to drink because you paid for it, but every quarter of the time you'll get a beautifully constructed cup of coffee, and it's like, that's what I'm shooting for.
I'm all about Dutch Bros. I don't know how far they've gotten across the United States, but they've
not here yet. We don't have I'm in an awkward spot.
Well, if you want a great coffee, and this is just going to be me pimping out one person's business, Jacksepticeye's Top of the Morning coffee. We've tried it all. It's good.
I still can't get over his name.
Jacksepticeye. Is it full like roasted beans? Like, do you have to do it yourself, or is it like K-cup?
I think they're trying to add K-cups, but it's fully ground. You can either get ground or bean. We don't buy any other coffee.
Interesting. That's good to know.
And they have salted caramel blueberry, which is incredible.
Blueberry is my favorite coffee, and so many people are like, you're a sick and twisted freak for like
frosted cookie.
Coffee.
I think it's been discontinued temporarily, but they do have a French toast, s'mores, butterscotch.
I like cinnamon and blueberry coffees. That sounds
We
amazing.
own all of this stuff, and it's $22 a bag. Do not get me wrong; it's not cheap.
Well, but it lasts a long time, though.
Yes, and also they send you extras. Like one time I ordered like 2 bags of one random coffee, and they sent us 2 more bags and a handcrafted mug.
Oh,
wow.
And I'm like, oh, y'all know I'm a whore. I belong to you now.
They got your name on the list. Ultimate coffee fan.
I sent you a link in the Zencaster chat for coffee. We have this, and then I also bought it for some.
I always forget Zencaster has a chat. So.
Oh, I think these guys were at AC. Maybe I'm wrong. There was a coffee blender there, and I almost got it, but I only have a French press. It's like, if I get a better coffee machine, then maybe. But if you're a caffeine addict like me, sometimes one of my favorite furry businesses is Contact Soap.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot recommend them enough. The owner is amazing, and it's caffeinated soap. And you can buy a decaf, too. The first time I ever bought it, it was decaf, and now that I drink more coffee, I'm like, I can get the caffeinated kind. And it's amazing.
Lynn Dark Roast Coffee. Ooh. The artwork's getting me.
So I love Ghost energy drinks. Oh, they're so amazing.
I'm a Red Bull gal. I like my Red Bull.
This is where I kind of can't avoid Starbucks. Starbucks double shots.
Oh yeah, those are really good.
Absolutely. Because I've gotten a revolver before.
Here's the thing.
What is that?
6 shots.
Stop. I'd be dead on the floor.
I've tried it. Not that bad.
I tried it. I will never do it again.
I tried it and took a nap. I have ADHD. I have a whole nother level of love affair with caffeine.
This is not me giving any type of medical advice. If you can do this, it doesn't necessarily mean 100%, but I was tested for ADHD, and my therapist was like, well, before we do this, I just want to ask you like a few almost like wives' tale question, like things that aren't 100% correlated, but it's just like, if you know, you know. And she was like, can you drink a cup of coffee and go to bed? And I was like, sometimes, but usually the energy does, keep me up. And she was like, one of the biggest signs is if like people get more tired after a cup of coffee. That's a big ADHD tell.
My record was 6 energy drinks in one day.
Oh my God.
Tired.
I have friends that bring like Monsters and like Rock Stars like at game night. I'm like, What is wrong with you?
Towards
it's 8 o'clock.
Towards the end of me taking Adderall, it stopped having an effect.
Yeah.
Because I just could fall back. It stopped. I could sleep after it. It did nothing anymore.
I can't have a Monster without feeling like unwell. Like I'll feel like my heart is like fluttering.
I drink only one Monster. It's Monster Chaotic. And I jokingly call it battery acid. That's pretty much what it is, but it's good. And my game handle is Chaos EDH. So being called chaotic is on brand.
Is it extra caffeinated? Like what's the...
It's the fruit juice one.
Oh yeah, that one's good. I've had that one before too.
It used to be called Chaos. It used to be just called Chaos. They usually sell it at Sheets.
I like the lemonade one. Oh, I'm too far away for Sheets.
Sorry, no wait. I know. I was about to say you're in New York, so Wawa.
No, we don't have that either.
Really?
I'm very.
How far up are you? Because I know we had them in Rochester when I went to
upstate New York.
I'm upstate. I'm from. Oh. Well, I won't dox myself. I'm on like the PA border, so I'm very close to Stewart's. When I went to college, we had many Stewart's, and I fell in love. But we don't have like. I don't think we have a particular gas station. I wish we had Wawa. Oh, we have Burn Dairy where I live. I guess that's ours.
I thought you should, because I went to Magic tournament last year in Rochester, and once I hit the Pennsylvania border, going into it, coming from North Carolina, I switched from seeing Sheets to all Wawas, and that's all we stopped at all the way until Rochester.
I guess then there just isn't one near me, because Rochester is pretty far above me. I'm like right on the border, but
if you keep going south, then you hit, what is it, Buc-ee's. Is the is southern of us.
I've never been to a Buc-ee's.
I have not yet, but I've heard their food is good, and I want to go just for the food.
I'm deeply fond of a Wawa. Yeah, I actually have been to a Wawa in New York. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm just in a
Wawa.
Really? They have great subs.
Oh, my weaknesses is Wawa carries Mountain Dew Livewire, which is my favorite. We don't carry that in North Carolina.
Really?
Yes, because this region, district, whatever, Pepsi holds the distribution rights to Sunkist, so they can't distribute Livewire in this area. Because it's a direct competitor, being a caffeinated orange soda.
Now we'll know what to get you for Christmas. A big case of it.
You send me a case of Livewire, I will belong to you. And I will treat it. I have bottles of wine next to my desk that are $15 a bottle, and they're a glass of wine each. I will protect that Livewire more than I do this wine.
That's fantastic. That's a good one.
Yeah, I want some wine.
Oh, I love my Moscato.
I love that that's what we call a side tangent.
Tangent, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Tangent, bitches.
It totally works, though.
It's great.
All right. So, I need to update.
Are we able to see the wheel, or are you just going to surprise us?
I will send you a link to the wheel once.
Just to mentally prepare. You don't. We don't have to see it spinning in real time, but at least to be like to brainstorm a bit.
It's not loading. Then I got to start it over again. Let me see. Database error. There we go. I had to like refresh, and then the third one finally did it.
Yep, the shipping notification says label created.
Okay, let's see here if I can share. Okay, this is not the most magnificent link because it's horridly long.
Whoa,
holy hell.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Database error.
We don't judge you.
Okay, I'm going to spin the
wheel. Some of these are really funny. I'm excited.
I got database error.
Okay, just keep refreshing. It'll eventually load.
There we go.
All right, so, okay.
I'm turning my head like an owl to read all of them.
Good, I'm not the only one doing that.
Our first topic is fursuit shenanigans. So, according to ChatGPT, these are weird things that are common issues in fursuits, like trying to pick things up with your paws, or tripping over things, or things that you would do in a fursuit that you would normally not do out of a fursuit.
Well, all three of us have a fursuit, so that's good. I mean, seeing is difficult, for sure. I was really relieved that when I went to AC, because that was my first con, and the first time I ever fursuited, that it was elevator based as opposed to stairs, because I feel like stairs could end very badly. Seems like nobody really had any accidents, though. Oh, I had a friend whose tail, I've seen a lot of when
get stuck in the elevator?
Get stuck in elevators or like get ripped. So that's really sad.
No, I am protective of my tail.
I saw, because you have a Dutchie suit, right?
Yes,
So
I do.
You have a long tail.
Mm-hmm.
I saw people at AC who had like almost like a holster for the tip of their tail, and it would wrap around their body and sit up by their thigh. And I thought that was really smart because it looks natural. Because you know how like a cat, if it's sitting down, it will curl its tail around itself, kind of. It like looked like that. It didn't look like you needed some like different external device to do something unnatural. It actually was very cute. But
see,
a short tail.
This is where it's interesting of being a streamer, especially with Magic the Gathering just releasing a furry set.
I saw that. It's very cute.
Bloomburrow, yes. Miss Bumbleflower and her huge wagon. That bunny is a 1/5. She has a lot of wagon.
I need to like look at all of those cards because the art is gorgeous.
Oh god, yes it is. But to the point, I basically suck up to Wizards of the Coast. I tried to play Magic in at least my head and paws.
Oh god.
I did it. Wasn't easy.
Yeah. It's hard to pick things up.
Oh god, yes. And hold and see all the cards and properly pick the right one and tap it. I played Five Nights at Freddy's in full suit before.
That's crazy.
It was.
I can't believe people go swimming in their fursuits.
I just saw that video of like the lion suit underwater.
I could not imagine that.
Like,
I mean,
especially has too much foam.
Especially like in the pool, though. I mean, because of all the chemicals, that's really gonna like kill.
It was great advertising, though. I wish I remembered the suit maker's name, but they like reposted it and were like, if you want to commission a suit from me, this is how durable they are. And I was like, damn, that's good advertising.
That's awesome.
But I've seen some pictures of. I feel like it would definitely fade. If it can fade the color of your hair, it can definitely fade like a plastic, faux fur.
You know, I really would love to experiment on that and see what it would do.
Right? Like maybe
because
it doesn't do anything.
Acrylic holds color amazing. So
only the sun, I think, can cook out color. Sometimes I've seen that UVs.
So I actually think it could hold up at least to moderate use.
Yeah. You just have to brush the heck out of it.
When I go into the water, it goes up to my neck, and then that is it. My hair does not touch the water.
Yeah, my hair almost turned green this summer because of how much I was swimming.
My grandfather used to joke that if you take me near the water, when it comes lunchtime, just hold a sandwich over the edge and I'll get it.
Wow.
Yeah, that suit was beautiful. It looked so graceful underwater too, which is crazy because I imagine that person's like, oh, like really suffering.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine the holding your breath.
That's so claustrophobic.
And the weight.
Yeah.
It's a lot of foam. Especially when you come up, you now have all that water that's soaked in that fur going basically right into your face.
Yeah.
I talked about this beforehand on my episode, but I have a friend he has a cat fursuit, and he bought this cosplay device where it's made for typically a Star Wars cosplay where you wouldn't see your face and there's a voice changer, or you need to talk and say voice lines. So he has it hooked up to his fingers, his actual fingers that are in his fursuit paws. And if he taps his index finger to his thumb, it'll play a specific Minecraft cat meow. And then if he does the middle finger to his thumb, it'll do a different one. So he can correspond. He can do specific meows at certain times, but he can reset it to be whatever he wants. So he just got a new suit and he's gonna change it up. I thought that was super cool for a suit. I really haven't seen that. And typically he'll walk up to somebody, meow at them, and then walk away. And they'll be like, "What? Where did that come from you?" Because it's on his chest, so it sounds like it tricks your ear. And you're like, he just meowed at me.
I have the standard Dutchy bird call. Next to me.
I always thought that was super cool. I think it's cute. Some people think it's really annoying. I mean,
there's a difference.
It's done right.
Yeah, done right, because you have to do it as if you're talking.
Yeah,
you're not just making random noises.
Yeah. I think someone should do that with a kazoo. I think a kazoo fursuit would be very funny. Maybe for
I have an automaton.
Oh, that's amazing. That's even better.
Fantastic. I think you've shown me that one before.
Those are great instruments.
Yeah, I saw it. During Amazon Prime Day, they had it the deluxe one on sale, and I'm like,
gotta get it.
I'm buying it.
And then furry musicians who play in suit too. I'm like, you guys are crazy.
Oh god, Fox No More playing in fursuit.
Yeah,
I'm actually infatuated with two fursuiters that are musicians. One's an opera singer. His name is Chester the Giroux.
Yeah, he's from my area.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
Other one is Vazi, and he's a violinist.
Oh yeah, I've seen him too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, Chester's really cool. His voice is amazing.
Oh, it's so good.
Like, he is an extremely good opera singer. I give him all the credit. I also love that he's like a weird species. He's like an alien kangaroo. Like, it's like a Sergal. It's like one of those things that like furries came up with.
Yeah.
But committed to the bit. I Made Too Much Pasta at AC, and they're amazing. Like, so good. They do amazing work.
I haven't been to cons in so long, but I still love watching the dance competition. Like, that's all I watch.
Oh god, I could never.
And Floor Wars.
Yeah, Floor Wars is cool too. I feel like that got really popular like more recently. The dance comp was like, because when I joined in like 2012, 2013, the dance comp had a lot of people who were really into it. But I like Floor Wars as like a switch up of that.
The only time I've ever been on stage at a FurCon was doing stand-up. That was it.
Really?
No. I cannot dance and I cannot sing, and my go-to story is getting attacked by llamas. So
that's great. Free stand-up. Well, that's not like, you don't really have to suffer through that either. That's not very like physical, thank God.
I have stage fright, so it kind of sucked after a while.
Do you feel like the suit helps with that?
Yes.
It would block some of your vision. Plus, like,
it's also
you're in
not
a character.
you.
Yeah, you're in a character headspace.
Mm-hmm.
So you can be silly.
Also, furries will laugh at anything.
Yeah, so true.
And everything.
I feel like if I was going to do stand-up, I'd do a literal one. So I would submit an event for like 30 minutes, and I would say spaces stand up, and I would just sit in a chair, and then like 10 minutes into it, stand up and be like, thank you, and then walk out.
That would get wild applause, I'm sure.
I literally did what I said I was going to do. I stood up.
I
mean, do you know their furry musician, Citrine Husky?
Oh yeah. I know who he is.
They are blind.
Yeah.
I have watched them perform. They are also, they have an amazing sense of humor, because I've been hanging out with them at a con that we used to have up here down here in North Carolina. And I walked up to him and went, so just real quick question. Do you play by ear or read sheet music? He looked at me and went, you are an asshole, and I love you.
That's hilarious.
What does he play?
Guitar.
Oh, that's so cool.
But it was that moment, that comedic moment where I'm like, I have to do this. And he loved it. Like, was like, you're an asshole and I love you.
Yeah, we interviewed him back when we were known as For Media. So that was fun.
I haven't seen him since like 2018, maybe.
Oh, he's so blue.
All right. While you guys look that up, I'm going to do the next topic.
Exciting.
You spin me right round, baby. Right round.
Which one is it?
Cringe fursuits.
Oh, God.
Okay, so there's a show called CSI.
Oh, Lord.
That is going to be my opener for most of these, actually.
Okay, so this is the first one.
Oh.
I think this one reminds me of like old school Transformers.
I like it.
It's a little too much for me.
Like, okay. I love it for what it is.
It all works until you get to the thong.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I did not notice the thong.
Till you get to the cod piece.
It's kind of crazy that they were able to like do the muscles like that, though.
Yeah, so much definition. Okay,
I want to headbutt his chest.
Yeah, he looks like he would be very good to hug, or like, I think I've seen this one before.
Yeah, this one's
what in the ass?
That's a great, like, that's an amazing suit. That's just a very cursed picture.
I know.
That is so funny.
I want to know what Beast Cub was thinking. I'm not sure if they're like, if they purposely did this, or if they're holding their arms back and you just can't see it.
I think it is probably a work in progress or something, that they just took it at a really weird angle, because it's like, hey, cursed image.
It's so weird.
I like that it's like propped up. I feel like this is how people who are scared of fursuits see fursuits.
Oh my God.
You know, yeah. I just had a visceral reaction to this. I was like, if that thing was running at me in the middle of the night, I'd be very scared of it.
Like, this is kind of what you see, and you get the emotional response of like seeing Momo for the first time.
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't know what this particular fursuit is supposed to actually be, But I think what makes it cringe is the wig.
Oh, I think it's a sloth.
It's a two-toed sloth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That looks totally like Animal Crossing to me. So
I think it's adorable. I love the teeth.
Yeah, it's not like super cringy. It's just like I saw it and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that hair.
Sometimes, well, see, my son has hair, right? And I went through a few options because I was like, well, I could do the wig. But the thing about the wig sometimes is they can look really stiff, or they sometimes it just looks like, okay, that's a wig
unnatural.
on a fursuit. Yeah, because to get good quality hair, it's really expensive. So I ended up doing long pile fur in a different color. And I think I'm happy with the result. I had to layer it like crazy. But suits with wefted hair look really good too. Let me see if I can find a picture. But do go on while I look for this.
All right. Next topic.
Here's a super cringy one.
Oh no. That's you.
That, my friend, is self-deprecating humor.
Oh, your suit's so cute.
Your suit is super cute.
I know, I just couldn't resist.
Floppy. The gray color in your suit has a lot of depth to it.
Mm-hmm. It's meant to be a artboard from Adobe Illustrator.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know you had little wingies back there.
Mm-hmm. They're X-Acto knives. I'm a graphic designer.
That's adorable. Oh. Do you like full suiting?
I do. I miss it so much.
I want to. It looks so much fun, but I feel like I would also wither away in the heat.
I first suited at my wife's school for Halloween a couple of years in a row, and it's literally step, pose for photo.
Yep.
Step, pose, hug, pose, stay posing, pose, hug, pose, step. Yeah. Do not expect to walk anywhere for very long.
Yeah. Yeah, some people can do it all day long. Or at the rave. When I was at the rave, I'm like, y'all are insane.
But yeah, it's also, to me, it's a little hard to find truly cringe suits because a lot of them have at least some redeeming quality.
I find love in all suits that have I don't know, love put into them. It's like, oh,
yeah,
we really tried. Even when it's oh, a 13-year-old made this, looks horrible. I'm like, yeah, but if they keep going, they'll probably make a great one someday. Yeah.
No one's first anything looks good.
No.
We all have that pile of things at the bottom of the closet. It's like, if anyone looks here, I'm burning it.
Yeah. All of my sketchbooks from 7th grade with emo wolf art. Well, you know what? It got me to where I am today. So.
Yep.
My first edited episode was awful. I hate it.
And that's why you gotta keep trying.
Yeah, that's why you gotta keep going. All right. The next question is, what is the worst way to explain what a furry is?
So, there's this episode of CSI.
I knew it was coming.
I told you it works. It works so perfectly. So, there's this documentary called Fursona. For the love of God, do not watch it. I cannot. I've watched it once, and I will never watch it again.
Is that one really bad? Yeah. I've heard about it. See, I always show people, I think I showed my parents the Ash Coyote documentary that's free on YouTube. That one's my favorite.
I have the Blu-ray disc for it.
It's amazing. Ash is a great director. I remember, too, I really liked that one because there were parts where they were like, yup, people, there's a sexual component. It is what it is. And it's that's better. I think the worst way to explain furry is to be there's nothing sexual about it. Or I swear to God, I'm not one of those freaks. Because Lord knows you probably are at least a little bit. Yeah. And to try and cover it up for somebody to find that out, that it's just going to make them see you in a really bad light. Because that's how you framed it.
Mm-hmm. Well, my next description is going to be, okay, go to Google, turn off safe search, and search furry. It'll explain it. Don't worry.
Furry. Google Images, definitely safe search off.
Yeah, our fur affinity.
Worst way
that's actually the correct answer.
E621.
The front page of Fur Affinity.
E621.
All right, so I need you to go to a website and search Bad Dragon.
Yep.
Oh my God. It's funny though, because a lot of people outside of the fandom use Bad Dragon.
Yeah.
I know, but the sheer... I would love to find someone who knows nothing about furries and see their reaction upon hitting enter on baddragon.com.
It probably definitely ruined that experience for
Probably, but I want to. Like that's a reaction video I want.
Like, show me something weird.
Grandma sees Bad Dragon for the first time. That's a reaction video.
Oh Lord! Oh God! I like the idea.
Yes, I know I'm going to hell, and I'm just trying to vie for a better place at this point.
Man, I already know the answer to this question.
What is it?
What? It just bugs me is all. What is your favorite game to play?
Oh.
Ruby.
We know Ruby's answer.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely Yu-Gi-Oh!
Definitely.
Yeah, we know that's bull. Magic the Gathering.
Pokemon trading card game.
Magic the Gathering and BioShock. Those two.
I need to play that. People say I would love it.
It's incredible. Play 1, 2, and Infinite. Can
I play on the Switch, or is that like a
I mean, it's not bad. Okay. I have it on Steam. I have it on the PS3, the PS4, the Switch, and Steam. I have it in every location you can buy it.
So I got the expert on hand to give me the right answer for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my favorite... I mean, I love the Pokemon games, like the older ones especially, but I still play Showdown all the time. Definitely like my biggest childhood interest ever. But I think, and especially to a furry audience, if you haven't played Night in the Woods, it's my favorite game. It's like my favorite game ever made. That the town that it's based on is based off of my area, and it's about, it's about the main character dropping out of college, which I didn't do, but I played it when I went away to college the first time, and it's about like coming home and things being different.
Yeah.
Beautiful game. Score is amazing. Writing is amazing.
I mean, I have a massive Steam library, so I'm even still playing games I bought years ago.
Have you played that one? Have you played Night in the Woods?
I have not.
You really should.
Another one I would highly recommend, it's a very calming game, Unpacking.
I've heard about that one.
It is a super sad and uplifting and just relaxing game. Huh?
I have that game. I just haven't played it.
It's like point and click, right? Or like puzzle?
All you're doing is pointing and moving stuff to put it in the room. As long as it meets the criteria, it's you pass.
Yeah.
But you're seeing the story of this person's life through unpacking their stuff.
Oh,
and it's
I would love
so
that.
touching.
I don't like games that make me like stressed out. Like I don't really like to like learn how to play something super intense that I'm gonna like. Yeah. Like I could never play Dark Souls. I don't have the heart for that.
But yeah, for me, my game is Magic. Sitting around me right now, just on my desk, is around probably 3,000 cards.
Oh my god!
There's probably 10,000 in this room.
Your dragon sword. What about you, Space?
Putting
you on the spot.
I think my favorite tabletop game is probably Sheriff of Nottingham?
Oh, yeah, that one's cool.
Yeah. And then Cards Against Humanity is a given.
Classic.
If you want a good one, go to Target. They made a mini version of Cards Against Humanity.
That's fantastic.
It's the original game, but they're like tiny.
Condensed.
And then I love all the Borderlands games. However, I do not recommend seeing the movie. The movie sucks.
Many such cases. Silent Hill is the same way.
It's so bad.
I'm trans, so I have to say it. Fallout's amazing.
Yeah. New Vegas. Oh.
Ooh, yep.
The series on Amazon's really good.
Mm-hmm. The problem is I play Fallout to where it's like, ooh, cannibalism perk. Yeah, I'm doing that.
I've never played. I wanted to play New Vegas because I think my computer would definitely be able to run it quite nicely. So I should do that. But I love Skyrim. I'm definitely more of a fantasy than like a sci-fi person, and I want to play like Oblivion on my computer as well. I think that would be cool. My favorite tabletop game is chess. I love chess.
Tabletop. Oh God.
I like to think that I know what I'm doing in chess, but I never reveal that I don't know what I'm not doing in chess.
That's the secret. You just have to seem intimidating.
Yeah.
I have hundreds of board games, but I think my current favorite is Tabletop Massacre. Or Mixtape Massacre, that's it.
I haven't heard of that one.
It's an 80s themed horror game where you play the killer.
That's awesome.
Ooh.
And everything is based off, like, all the little pieces, game pieces are a cassette tape, a old NES game cartridge, a VHS tape. It's all 80s horror. And
how many players do you need?
I think it's up to like 6. 4. You can play, I think, 2 to 4, but I think it can go up to 6.
I should get that.
Yeah, Mixtape Massacre, and then there's an expansion for it. I backed them on Kickstarter, so I have all of it.
Oh, if you like chess, there's a game called it's called Boop. It's like way easier chess, and you play as like cats, and you're trying to like knock the other player off the board. It's a mix of like chess because you're strategizing, but it also kind of reminds me of like that fruit game that's getting really popular for like iOS.
Oh,
where you like
this
combine
looks
the
really
fruits.
cute.
You like to combine 2 kittens to make a cat, and then you have to use the cat to like push the other cats off the board, and you move 1 space at a time. So it's really relaxing, and the pieces are wooden, and then like the game mat is like a little plush cushion. And it's really cozy. I like that game a lot.
Love it.
I'm going to add that to my wish list.
Boop, boop, exclamation point.
Boop. I recently got, what was it? Awkward Family Photos, the game.
Oh, God.
I heard about that one. I know people really like that one.
It's pretty good. It's good because it's back-to-back awkward family photos, and then the cards you use, like the caption cards, are movie quotes. So,
oh, that's killer.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We have that at work because we play games now at work because it kind of helps break up the monotony. What Do You Meme is a really good one.
Yeah.
We have Cards Against Humanity, the Family Edition one, which it's funny because 50% of it is written in by children or kids, and then 50% of it is created by their own creators.
That's so funny.
I can't have a family edition. I had John Barman sign a card and write what he wanted, and then I had Weird Al Yankovic signed a card. So mine's already messed. Mine's already weird.
That's so powerful. I feel like the children's version of Cards Against Humanity is like apples to apples.
Yeah, that's basically what I would think. The family edition is very, very much not so. It's kind of safe for work, but at the same time, it's not.
It's a little naughty.
It's that kind
of a little naughty.
It's that kind that makes you giggle of like, oh, we're doing something so naughty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Where I'm over here playing Furries Cause Insanity and just like, yes. Insert. Yeah, I want to say half the cards in that set.
Well, I think we've gone well over our time for our test editor. So I don't know where to end this. It's different for me.
I'm looking up Furries Create Insanity now. I did not know this existed.
Yeah, Crabs Adjust Humidity, Furries Cause Insanity, and Cards Against Humanity are all compatible. And I have them all. Plus all the expansions.
I just looked up, I didn't look up card game, I just googled Furries Cause Insanity. I was in images, I found it, but then I went back to all, and the top result is Cora ask, is being furry a mental illness?
Wow, that's right. I remember that. Room Party is a good one too.
I have that one.
Yeah. Room Party.
I have about 350 board games that I've just randomly collected. So
you got that collector mindset. Collector grind set.
I might be a wolf completely and thoroughly, but I have a dragon's hoarding habit.
Definitely.
So. I was gonna say, do you have but I actually have a bad dragon.
I only have 2 of those.
I don't. Well, I know Felix owns a couple of bad dragons. Oh my god, that is so cute.
The bunny?
No.
Oh.
So it's probably the most gay response.
No.
No, my husband just sent me this. It's like a backpack.
What was it?
Oh, my friend just got one of those. She really likes it. It's really cute. They have a lot of room inside too, she said.
Oh my god.
Cute. I want it.
That is so cute. I think they're like $70, which, it's worth it because it's a very interesting product.
I have a Godzilla book bag very similar to that.
I love Godzilla. I'm a big kaiju fan.
Step on me.
I need that. No,
I have.
I'm not in the background. No.
Wait.
No.
I could theoretically turn my camera on, but I don't know how everything this is set up. But I have an entire Godzilla action figure display behind me.
Oh, damn, you got that money. Those things are expensive.
I'm old. I've been collecting for a very long time. I'm much older than I look.
I have a Mothra figure, but that's about it. I have a mini Zilla, but they're just so expensive. One of these days I'll get a nice one.
That's why I stopped collecting. I hit that point where what I wanted and what I could afford no longer matched.
Yeah. I tend to prefer vintage stuff too, but you should send a picture in the staff chat. That would be cool. I'd like to see that. Geek out about kaiju nonsense.
Oh my god. That's I won't even tell you what I just watched.
God only knows. It was on Twitter.
It was definitely on Twitter. It was on my not safe for work account. It was good. Well,
and posted.
It's not necessarily my After Dark account. It's my kinky account.
Yeah.
I just came across the video and I'm like, how is he smiling? Why is he smiling through this? That looks so painful.
Oh my god. Oh, I see. Oh, I missed a lot. Oh my god, I missed. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Oh my god, you have a lot of Godzillas.
Mm-hmm. See, the funny part is I'm like most people when they see me, they think I'm like in my early to mid 20s, and I'm actually closer to my 40s.
Damn.
So I've been collecting for a long time.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I just like hunkered down and stuck to one thing, but unfortunately,
my first apartment also was located like 2 miles away from a collector toy store in a flea market.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
Dangerous too.
But yes, I sent the picture of Miss Bumbleflower. So yeah, I know you looked at the bunny.
She's so cute. Banui.
That's my wife's deck, and as I said, she has a huge wagon.
She's really cute.
Did you just say Banoi?
Banui. B-N-U-Y.
What is that?
There's a meme. It's just
Banoi.
It's just a picture. Well, it could be any picture of a bunny. It's just like a shortened way to say bunny in like a meme way.
I own a bunny, and I did not know that.
You own a bunny?
Okay. Space, you've heard the list of animals. Should I do it again?
Yeah, go for it.
You have a zoo?
I have. If you count, I'm going to include the one that I had to send to rescue a week ago. But currently in my house is 3 dogs, 2 cats, a bunny, a green cheek conure, a ball python, and a week ago I had a baby possum.
What? Oh, possum! Oh my god. Oh my god.
His name was Templeton.
Did you release him back into the wild?
We had to send him to rescue. He was only a baby.
Oh.
Here, I'll post him too.
Templeton.
You got all kinds of critters.
Also, the reason we didn't keep him is just in case something went wrong.
Yeah.
But also, he was bonding to me.
Oh, really?
I just posted his picture.
Do you guys know who Doru Bear is?
A what?
Doru Bear? It's a Japanese thing. It's Dooro and then bear.
What in the shit?
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
He's a plant bear.
There's a stupid way to say any animal's name. So, like, Banui is the bunny one, and the one for bear is B-E-A-W. Yeah, Bale.
Polar Bale.
It looks like a Teletubby and the Charmin bear had a baby.
It's so cute. Oh my god.
So I'll send you guys a quick pic.
So sweet and kind.
I had Dear Dog draw me as the Doro Bear.
That's so cute. Oh my god. I love when people do that.
Oh my god.
I wish that weasels in media weren't so, I don't know, evil looking all the time.
Oh.
They're really cute.
Oh, and by the way, the possum was named Templeton, if you really want the awe.
Of course. Oh god.
From Charlotte's Web.
I love that book so much. So tender and sweet and kind. I have a ball python too. That's like, they don't do much, but like, I don't know. Like,
yeah, but for someone like me with sensory issues and forgetfulness of ADHD, it's awesome.
Just to have a pet that you can kind of forget about almost.
Yeah, basically. It sounds cruel, but yeah, exactly. They're clean. They don't make noise.
Has your snake...
They give the best hugs.
Has your snake ever farted?
I've heard them, yes.
It sounds like a bomb going off. Yes, like, Space, I don't know if you've ever had a snake in your life. The first time it happened, I thought my snake exploded, and I'm not even kidding.
Yeah,
and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, with the other newest of our addition is the kitten, and her name is their name is Roxy. Little black cat, sweet as can be.
Yeah, black cats are amazing.
They're in their terrible 2 psychotic kitten phase, where it's nonstop zoomies and
screaming
claws.
and mewing.
But when she's asleep, she's the cutest thing ever. YouTube video of snake farts.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? You don't think that noise would come out of an animal that looks like that?
No.
Like, I remember I was like, I almost started crying because I was like Googling like snake making explosion noise, and everyone was like, it just farted, you're fine. And I was like, oh my god. And it always happens like very, very late into the night. It's not that often. It's like every few months or so she'll have an episode. But it surprises me every time. It's woken me up from
sounds
sleep.
Like a wet fart. Is what
yeah. Well, I guess because if your whole body's a tube and you can push air out of it, it just like makes it. It's like a whoopee cushion.
And you just can imagine the amount of air they swallow
Yeah,
swallowing things whole.
That's hilarious.
They're awesome pets. I always recommend them. I'm like, listen, it's gonna be a pain to like get all these things. It's good because if you can afford it up front, you can afford it forever. Because just buying everything.
Yeah, everything's expensive up front, and then you're just buying rats from here on out,
which are kind of expensive, but they don't eat that often, so it's fine.
Yeah, I buy like maybe 3 a month.
Yeah, she eats about every week, every other week. When she starts like coming out during the day and poking around.
And then if I see her turn blue, I don't even bother.
Yeah, mine actually eats good, but I have a female, so I don't know. She's a little more voracious than the males, I guess. I've been told they're picky eaters. Never had that problem. Though mine will not eat from, I want to say maybe November to
that's
March.
What scared the hell out of me the first time is when it's all.
And then
I
go online and everyone's like, "You're a bad pet owner," and like the temps aren't right and the humidity isn't right, and I was like, "Oh my god, like she's starving herself to death." And then 1 month she was like, "I'm hungry."
Yeah,
mini hibernation.
Except, mine could never survive in the wild because I basically have to hit her over the head. With the mouse, it's like bite it.
Mine's the same way.
Bite it. And then she misses, even though it's right in front of her nose.
It's more about the heat signature than it is about seeing it. I've noticed because what I've been doing is I'll like wiggle it outside of the cage and then I'll put it in, and then she'll be like, "Oh, it's in this direction," and then if she strikes it, she'll strike it. Yeah, sorry for the snake talk.
Yeah. And I also only feed her with the same set of tongs because I feed her in her cage, but she does not register that I'm feeding her unless she recognizes I'm holding the tongs.
Yeah. Some people are like, "Oh, you have to put them in a separate tub to feed them." I'm like, I've never had that problem. My snake has never tried to bite me. The only time my snake has ever bitten anybody, she bit my mom once, but that's because she was like moving something, like she scared her, and she was in blue. I was in college. She was like, "Your snake bit me." I was like,
"Yeah, but you have to feel bad for them when they're in blue because they already cannot hear."
Yeah, they can't hear. They can't see for shit.
They can't hear. They can't see. They can smell. That's it.
I was like, no, she would never like.
The only time Tony has struck at me was 3 weeks without feeding because she went blue in the middle of it.
Oh.
So she had not eaten and had just shedded.
Yeah.
And she just finished shedding, and it's like, I'm going to kill someone now.
Yeah, I'm starting.
Oh, look, it's Mom.
They're great pets. I always recommend them to people. I'm like, they're cool. You know, they're neat. It makes me a little sad when people just do like tubs and tubs and tubs of them. It's like, it makes me feel better that she can like see the outside world, take her out. It's a pet. You should like enjoy having it. It's not, I guess you could say the same about a fish, but even a fish gets to like see outside sometimes.
We tried fish one time, did not turn out well.
No, fish people are crazier than reptile people by far.
And bird people are completely insane. I'm married.
Oh my god, bird people are lunatics. But I understand why, because some birds are like children.
Yes. Oh no, Rosie is the cutest thing ever, even though she does not like me all that much.
Yeah, they can be very moody.
Well, they bond with a single person.
Yep.
They have their person, and that happens to be my wife.
Birds are very loud too.
That's my problem.
Yeah. Snakes, great pets, don't make a single noise.
Nope.
Well, mine hisses sometimes, and the farts, of course, but
noodle farts.
Yeah, they're great.
I'm just picturing that Space has his mic muted and is laughing nonstop.
He's definitely browsing Twitter.
I mean, that's definitely not not fact because I am browsing. All right, folks. Thanks for listening to our show. If you're ever interested, you know where to find us. Links are always available down below. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.